Hello everyone. If you are an employer and if you do want to improve relationships in your organization, then stay tuned because today we're talking about how to improve relationships at work. This is Jimpanos, a commercial career coach. I help and inspire professionals across the globe to find their passion at work and transform organizations through well-being. I'm accredited certified by the largest coaches organization in the world, ICF, International Coaches Federation, and I'm the creator of the Find Your Passion method, a unique coaching tool that has helped professionals across the globe to find their passion at work. And I have a vision. My vision is to inspire 3 billion people in 195 countries by 2060 to find their passion at work. Because I really believe everyone does deserve to make a living at their passion. And of course, feel free before diving into our topic for today, feel free to comment anything that you would like to comment, agree or disagree. Feel free to like this video. If you like this video, feel free to share it with anyone you believe they might benefit from. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel just to have even greater access to our content. Okay, so let's dive in right away. So how can you establish great relationships at work? Okay, how can you first of all improve relationships in your organization? So first of all, let's talk about the why, because it's very important for you to understand, if you're not aware of it, that it's so closely interconnected with engagement. So yes, people who work for a company where their relationships between among them are quite meaningful and empowering, they tend to stay longer, and they tend to be more productive. The sales are higher, customer service is higher, retention rate is higher, obviously, and profitability goes higher as well. So you have you have a great variety of benefits. Okay, so that's why it's very, very important, especially for engagement. So what you can do? Okay, there are 3 main ways. Okay, to engage your people, and more precisely to make sure that their relationships will be improved. So number 1 is vulnerability. Number 2 is design alliance, and number 3 is leadership. Number 1, vulnerability, is not what you might think. It's not about someone's inability to control themselves and manage their emotions and their thoughts. No, it's not a lack of self-management skills. It's actually a great strength. And what I mean by that is someone's ability to be themselves, okay, to be authentic and communicate that with and to others. Okay, so this is very, very important for you to understand that people, true leaders, okay, bring their full self, okay, to other people, okay, and they have nothing to hide. So this is very, very important, because how it can improve the relationships at work? Well, by sharing, okay, by having every employee of yours share what who they are. Okay, so let's be more precise on that. So you can run workshops or seminars, you name it, or you can hire a coach. We also offer a great variety of well-being programs, specifically customized to your needs. So you can you have all the resources you need. So what you can do is you can set up an event where your people, okay, will share with each other something very special about them. There are many ideas on this. It could be their values. Okay, what do they value most? Okay, so some people value most family, others most value justice, others they want fun and adventure. This is their the most important thing for them. So that really depends on the person, and something very, very personal. the values of someone is very personal, and it would be a great opportunity to to help your people connect. Okay, because remember, if you do want to to improve and establish empowering relationships in your organization, you need to build trust and respect. And the three great ways to do that, to build trust and respect, are this: vulnerability, design alliance, and leadership. So they can share their values, their vision, their ideal situation of their personal life. Okay, because we have an ideal situation for our lives in every area. It could be it could be career, money, personal relationships, health, spiritual growth, you name it. So this is also something very personal. They can share with them their purpose. Okay, their and by purpose I mean their own contribution to this world. Okay, their own mission, what they would like to be remembered for in this world. Okay, as long as they are clear on this, that would be something very personal as well to share. Besides that, they can share with them their biggest pain or challenge so far in their lives. Okay, this is very personal again, but this is a great way to help them connect. Okay, as long as of course all of them agree that there will be confidentiality and respect. Okay, and that of course will happen. So this is another way. Another way is to share with each other their greatest moment, the happiest moment in their lives, or their greatest achievement. Okay, or what are they most proud of. Okay, or their most embarrassing moment. Okay, that would be fun as well. And this is if this is not enough, you can also take them and tell them to share with them their biggest fantasy, for example. So there are so many ways to really connect with others, but you need to really get straight to the things that matter for them, and all of these things do matter, for every person. Okay, so this is vulnerability. Number 2 is designed alliance, and by that I mean two things. Number 1, radical transparency in the relationship, honesty, and the second part is about feedback. Okay, and so let's go with first of all, radical transparency or honesty. So it's really important to be clear on our expectations from others. Okay, in every area of our lives, and of course at work. Okay, so yes, the leaders and the managers and the employees need to be really clear on what they want, on what they can deliver, on what they can't deliver, to be clear on how they will work together to establish some systems in order to support this alliance, because it's all about working together, not having your managers on the top of your employees. No, it's about working together. That's why it's an alliance. Okay, that's why it's very, very important to give them this perception. And of course, feedback. Okay, they need to be you need to train them to be receptive, and furthermore to be trained to ask for feedback. Okay, because not everyone is ready for something like that, but yes, it does have a great value once you train people to receive feedback as a part of their learning and not just a threat. Okay, and this is exactly what the majority of people perceives feedback as threat. Okay, and this is because of our brain's survival mechanisms. Okay, so that makes sense. And number 2 is growth mindset. So you need radical transparency and then growth mindset, and that means okay, something didn't go well. Okay, or many things went wrong. That's okay. Okay, we don't blame, we don't complain. Okay, we of course give constructive feedback, but the most important thing is for us, for you to make sure that your people will work in a way where the alliance, their personal relationship will be dynamic, and that means that both of them, they will be willing and they need to be trained, to be willing to improve their relationship, which is higher than the sum of their own individual efforts. Okay, this is the power of an alliance. Okay, so that's very, very important. And hire the right people, hire a career coach, and they will make sure that they'll get the job for you. So, and last but not least, leadership. Okay, so it's so important because it starts from leadership. It starts by leading the example. So don't ask from employees that. Of course, take the initiative and apply all of these things. And train your managers. Okay, train your managers in communication skills. Okay, especially in empathy and active listening skills. Train them to take initiative. Okay, train them to be comfortable with having honest discussions. Okay, and in order to encourage their their people, their teams to be to be honest with them as well. Okay, so that's how you can establish respect and trust among your people, and that's how you can improve the relationships at work and in your organization. I hope that you did like this video. If you did like our video, give us a like, subscribe to our channel to have access to much more valuable content, and feel free to share this with anyone you believe they might benefit from. Take care.